welcome back to my channel. Today we're heading to Escrick Park for a nice little hack with some cross-country jumps. It's been a long time since we've done any kind of cross-country and I'm very excited. So I did try and do this last week, and when I got there the sky turned black, it started to rain, it was thunder and lightning, and essentially I just sat in my car with my trailer on the back for about an hour watching the weather at Escrick Park, and then just drove home again and then unpacked, and it was very disappointing. So it is a bit cloudy now, but I can see blue skies. The weather forecast looks good, so I'm hoping we're actually going to get to go out and do some cross country today. Oh, this is actually really scary. So I'm going with my pal Leah, who you'll meet in a little while, and we've got 2 X-race horses, and yeah, it's going to be a steady one. It's about fitness, a good experience, and hopefully popping a few little jumps, and there's a really nice water jump there, so I want to make use of that as well. Anyway, need to go get ready. As always, I'm not late, but time is short, so I'm going to pack the car up, get hitched up, get Harry in, get loaded, and get there, and hopefully the weather won't turn. Fingers crossed. So I'm all packed up, trailer's hitched, tacked in the car. Now I just have to go and find Harry though. Here he is. Come on Harry, I've got cross country to do. Oh, come on. Harry, come on. Little monkey. Look alive. Come sit, hello. You're a good boy. You're a handsome boy. You're handsome. You ready to go? Good boy. Time to go! We're all tacked up, packed up, and ready to set off. So we shall see you when we get to Escrick. We're here! Although those clouds look suspiciously dark. Ugh, I'd better not be rained off again. Right, I'm just waiting for my friend to arrive, and I'm going to get packed up, and then we can get going before the weather gets any worse. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. Look, he's arriving. Here she is. I don't think I've ever been through the woods. I think so. No. Yeah. I've not jumped off the other side. Oh, there he is. Is he not Lee? Yeah. Bless him. It was like in lockdown, but it was definitely more Ollie's thing. He's nearly finished then. He nearly already finished it. Good boy. Yeah. Actually lost, and now we're heading into the dark woods. I know, I'm about to start the Blair Witch Project, like crying and snotty into the camera. We've been lost for 5 minutes. There's no cocktails, there's no snacks. Oh my god. Oh no, this is actually really scary. It's gonna get darker as well. So apparently we've been following signs for vehicles rather than horses. And we only realised once we hit the road, and then we realised we've gone in the wrong direction for a very long time. And now we're trying to find our way back in the dark. And then it just continued to get darker, and this is actually a better representation of what it actually looked like. Like, that was the ground. Harry's barefoot, so trying to pick good ground for him to walk on is generally quite important. It was actually quite scary, because we still weren't sure if we were going in the right direction at this point. We were just ambling along in the countryside. Like, we knew the ground wasn't great there, so we couldn't go any faster, but we knew we had a lot further to go. Like, those lights over there is where we were trying to get to. Thankfully, as we started to get a bit closer, I recognised the ground we were on. And not that you can see any of this, but there was like a really long strip of grass, which I've ridden on before, so I know it's okay. And it's where there's a really long line of jumps, which normally I jump over. But because it was so dark, we couldn't. So we did actually pick up trot. And we trotted all the way down the side of a very long field. And thank God the horses were well behaved. They didn't spook, they didn't look. It was like they just knew that we had to get home. And you can see how dark it is. So, it's the next day. I'm back at home, as you can probably tell. I didn't get a chance to finish the vlog last night. It was a little bit of a panic. So, yeah, I'm just sat here reliving and just kind of going over in my head what happened last night. Oh, where to start? So, we arrived at Escrick Park. It was nice. The weather was nice, which was my main concern. We set off, we were talking, we took a route that I've not done before, but Escrick is really good and it's really well signposted, so you just follow the arrows. And that was easy. So we just walked along chatting, we jumped the odd jump that we came across, and then about an hour and a half in, we arrived at a road, and we both just stopped and looked at each other, and we were like, why is there a road? Escrick Park is like supposed to be like miles and miles of off-road hacking. So why is there a road? And then Leah turns to me and she's like, I did think at the last sign, she was like, the signs for horses have circles around them, and the signs that we've been following haven't had circles. I didn't know this. Like, I'm so useless with directions. Anyway, it turns out we'd been following the signs for farm traffic. So we'd arrived at a road. We were now on the far side of Escrick Park at 7:30 at night. The sun was coming down and we had no idea how to get back. So we literally turned around and started trying to make our way back. But the most ridiculous thing is because we've been so busy talking and, you know, getting everything off our chest, it's pretty much like a therapy session. You know, you go out with your friend, you chat, you do a bit of jumping, a bit of hacking, you come back and you feel like a new person. So we'd been doing that, and because we'd been so engrossed in our conversation, when we turned around to retrace our steps, we literally didn't recognise anything. We couldn't figure out where we'd come from. Like, we were literally walking along just looking for evidence, like footsteps, like can we see hoof marks? Leah saw a dead bird at one point that she thought she'd passed earlier, and that's literally how we tracked our way back. We went into the woods and it was so dark, like the sound of birds calling and just rustling. It was literally like the start of a horror film, like proper Blair Witch Project vibes. Like, if I hadn't been on Harry and known that I could make a quick getaway if I needed to, I would have been so much more scared. And for everyone who says anything bad about ex-race horses, I was so glad I was on my ex-race horse last night, because they were literally foot perfect. There was no silliness, no spooking. The majority of the time we were on a long rein, just kind of like guiding our way back. And bless them, they were just so well behaved. We were out for about 3 hours. An hour of it at least was in pitch black. And when I say pitch black, I mean we couldn't even see the ground anymore. Like, couldn't see what we were walking across. And there was one bit, like, just towards the end when we were nearly home. Like, I know this stretch because I've been round it before. And it's like a long grass stretch that you can canter down. There's, like, jump after jump after jump after a really, you know, like a really nice long line. So I do know the ground. I knew the ground was okay and safe. So we picked up trot to try and get home a little bit faster. And, I mean, like I said, I've done this before. And, like, there's big jumps, small jumps, and I normally jump the small jumps, and then I just go around the edge of the big jumps. And every time I go around the edge of the big jump, Harry always has a little bit of a shine, a bit of spook, you know, just make sure there's no trolls hiding under the jump somewhere. But in the pitch black, I mean, we couldn't see him. Like, some of the jumps were so dark, we were literally having to, like, look for them on the floor, like, trying to find them and having to point them out to each other. Did the horses spook? Nope. Straight past them, straight line. Like, they were so solid. Honestly, I'm just so proud of him. Like, it was kind of traumatic in like a really hilarious way, but if we'd have been on different horses, it could have been so bad, because literally no one knew where we were. We didn't really know where we were. We were just kind of trying to follow signs in a bit of a panic and trying to just like make our way back. And the horses did it. Like, the horses got us home safe, and I'm so grateful. We got back and we were just like, oh my god, our horses, I can't believe we just did that. So yeah, this is a warning to everybody. Summer is over. The days are shorter. It doesn't stay light until 10 o'clock at night anymore. Which it hadn't even clicked. I hadn't even thought about like the night coming quicker. Like, I hadn't even considered it would get dark, but it does. It did, and we got caught in it. So don't end up in the same situation. Oh, another failed attempt at Escrick Park. God. Anyway, this isn't the vlog that I was hoping to be showing you. Like, we literally were so excited to go and do the jumping. Like, we plan on doing like a short hack round, like, you know, a good loop, get them nice and warmed up. And like where we started is kind of the best part of Escrick. There's a huge field full of jumps, there's a water jump, there's steps. So the plan was to do a little loop, get, you know, nice and warmed up, and then get back. And we missed all the jumps. We missed the water jump. Like, we couldn't do any of it. So we're going to have to go back. So I will do an Escrick vlog at some point. But yeah, it was an adventure. A scary, terrifying, horror movie type adventure. But I do hope you've enjoyed the vlog. And if you did, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you've been caught in the same circumstances, let me know so I don't feel like such an idiot. Yeah. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me know what you thought. Happy hacking. Don't end up doing what I did.